When I saw this a few days ago on RunShootThinkLive.com, a website for Half-Life modifications, I was not expecting this. This is a mod developed by an ex-Valve employee, Kaylee George, who has a large array of experience working on titles such as Team Fortress 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, Portal 2, some Midtech 4 prototypes, and a variety of Gold Source maps and mods. Originally, this map, or parts of the maps, were part of a Half-Life 1 map pack released about 2003. It has since been redesigned and released in the year 2017 with a variety of custom assets and level design, a prison aesthetic, and many other elements. Through this, Half-Life Caged is born. Alongside its many assets, the mod offers a grimy, old, disregarded prison for the majority of the game, before expanding to courtyards and a tropical pier. You can expect to fight in a variety of close quarters to semi-open environments for the majority of the game. Our areas generally consist of prison cells, rusty air vents, and recreational areas for the guards, administration areas, and quite some long falls in vents and whatnot. With these aspects, however, there are also some things which I have noticed when I was playing the mod. These are mostly gameplay issues, which have come as a result of the environments chosen. While I do enjoy the aesthetic, it's quite original, the tight corners and ability for guards on hard mode to react on a dime left me to abuse safe scumming and corner peeking quite frequently. This is somewhat like in the original Half-Life, however, the AI of the guards have been turned up to a fucking dial of 11, because they're incredibly accurate. It's essentially like they're using aimbots. To expand upon the guards as well, I felt that the weapons were slightly underpowered when I was trying to go throughout the levels. I would often need to be standing next to them if I wanted to annihilate them with a shotgun, or set up shop and snipe them with a crossbow. This might be due to the difficulty, but I'm not quite sure. The guards also didn't seem to run away when they were right next to grenades. They seemed to crouch and pray to God that it wasn't a duck.
Ready grenades! A dud!
Generally, Half-Life always had a good weapon design with both Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2 and its expansion packs and whatnot. And there's no exception here. There's some slight redesigns this time around, such as with the clock or the SMG. And honestly, I think they're quite in line with the aesthetic. Thinking back, the original Half-Life 1 SMG does look somewhat low detailed. So this redesign, although it's quite small, it is nice. It's a nice quality of life change. When I was playing the mod, a very interesting choice that I found was the inclusion of music from Lazerhawk. Lazerhawk's music, being that of a new wave theme, really helps to extend the atmosphere of the game. You feel the exhilaration of fights become a 9 to 10, in comparison to the original Half-Life where it might have been 7 or 8. When the music really gets going, you find some VHS tape players and around the place with some tunes also playing. The only downside or complaints I have with this music, although it's great, is that there isn't much of it in the game. To say, I think 1 or 2 tracks, and that's it. I think that maybe next time if the developer is actually watching or does something different, he really should have popped some more songs in there, because the songs are good, but you always need some more, and this is just my opinion. Overall, Half-Life Caged offers a fantastic 1 to 1.5 hours worth of entertainment. When I was going back and making this review, I went through it in about 30 minutes. However, for new people, especially on hard difficulty, you would definitely find some challenge, and you definitely need to go out through the game a few times. There's also a bunch of bonus content, achievements, etc., which does help with replayability. However, I have noticed that the achievements only go through on one playthrough. So anything that you do, you gotta do everything at once in one playthrough to get all the achievements. And whatever that unlocks, I'm not quite sure because I haven't done it yet. However, with aspects such as custom assets, redesigned weapons, music, which really helps the overall theme and an enjoyable progression, I definitely can recommend this mod to everyone, especially if you're into Half-Life 1 mods. Also, it's free. There's no reason not to try it. So all of these combined, I really do think you should try it. And I'd like to thank you for watching this review. Cheers.